Everyone, this is me Sadia here and I'm back with another pick a card reading. This is going to be a special message from the universe to you through me. And I have already pulled out two sets of cards. This is set number one, this is set number two. Pick whichever set you feel more pulled towards. You can pause the video, think of the situation that you need guidance about, or be that a relationship issue, be that a job issue, be that anything that you are seeking the guidance on. I hope this reading is going to help you with with it in one way or the other for sure. So yeah, if you are looking for some sort of guidance to move forward in your life, leaving behind the past and trying to make things work for you, this reading is definitely for you. So yeah, before I start the reading, let me remind you it is a general reading. It may and it may not resonate with everyone out there, so just pick whatever resonates and leave the rest. For a personal reading, you can always reach out to me on my email ID in the description box. So yeah, let's get into the reading. Let's see what are the messages coming up for you guys from the universe through me. I'm gonna start with set number one. So for those of you who are choosing this set, let's begin this reading and let's see what are the messages coming up for you from the universe through me. Let's begin with this card here. I feel like you really have to go within to to find the answers that you're seeking. It's like align yourself with your intuition, with your higher self, because I feel like whatever that you are seeking the answers to, whatever the situation that you might be dealing with in your life right now, you really need to go within to to get the answers, because I feel like maybe whatever you are thinking that you need is not something that you need. It can be coming because of the influences of the other people around you. So you really have to understand whatever you are doing in your life, is it because you are wishing to do that or willing to do that, or is it because of the peer pressure, family pressure, or whatever. But I feel like you really need to understand, what do you truly wish, what do you truly desire, what do you desire to have from deep within. What is it that satisfies your inner soul? You really have to listen to the inner calling and then move forward. Then you will get the guidance too from the universe as well. Let's see what it has to say. um Take control of your life and avoid depending on others. Wisdom, good luck, and a sparkling aura are the blessings of the celestial goddess. Her sacred presence will shower you with positive energy, wash away your worries and troubles. Pray to her for knowledge of art, music, creation of new ideas in your life. Money is important, but so is wisdom. Study further or enhance your skills. A small warning, avoid lending money this month. Meditate over your broad chakra to enhance your memory. Take timely action to enjoy peace. I feel like, the worries that you might be having in your life, like I said in the beginning, like you really have to um stop listening to others, like it says, like you really have to take the control of your life, stop depending or on others. You if you need or if you seek any guidance, it's okay to to discuss something with someone, but take decision based on your own experiences. Don't go with what they are telling you to do. Go within to find what is the best path for you to follow in this particular situation, and that will be that gut that you are going to that gut within you is going to guide you through the through the situation. It will guide you towards the right path. um and plus the good thing would be that you would not, even if you fail in your path, you would not blame the other person for the failure. You are going to be the one who is going to whether you succeed or you fail, you are definitely going to learn from it, learn with your own experience, rather than depending on other people's experiences and then blaming them for your failures as well. So it's high time that you start taking control of your life and stop depending on other people. I feel like for some of you, you might be delaying some decisions in your life as well. Maybe because of the because you're not, you are, being indecisive. So it's high time to take the decisions too. Like, don't keep important decisions pending in your life, and go for go for what your heart is telling you to go for. Listen to the inner calling. Like I said, if you feel powerless or unhappy, pray to the goddess to give you a solution to your current problems. Like I said, you really have to have the connection with the source, with your inner self, with your higher self. If you have any issue, I would suggest you to, before going to sleep, ask your higher self or the god that you believe in, that you need guidance, on this topic, on this situation, on this relationship. You will be getting the guidance coming through. You really have to be open to receive the messages coming from the universe. And um, and when you wake up in the morning, the key here would be, when you wake up in the morning, and if you are feeling happy getting the guidance, the messages could be coming from the dark energies, could be coming from the light energies as well. So you if how to distinguish between the two messages. One is going to make you feel upset when you wake up in the morning. That is not the message for you. That is being, the message coming through the, from the lower energies. So you don't have to listen to those messages. Listen to the messages which are making you feel happy, light, and excited too. Those messages are coming from the source, coming from the universe, coming from the angels. And try to understand, like, try to be open to receive those messages. And whatever that makes you feel light, good, happy, that is the message for you. So yeah, recharge yourself with some music. Even listening to the waves of the sea will bring immense peace. For whatever situation that you might be having, in your life, you really need to have the peace, so you could feel connected to the source. So be that, sitting at the sea, listening to the waves. Be that, spending some time in the garden. Maybe for some of you it would be like, spending some time alone in your bed, to ponder upon the things in that has happened in your life, or or over the things that you are planning to do in your future. That too is going to keep you, bring you new ideas, new guidance that you are seeking for right now. So just try to be open to listen to those messages, and that you can have once you are at peace. And that happens when you are either alone or you are close to nature. Be that, be that sitting in your own garden. For sure, you can still get the light that you are seeking, the guidance that you are seeking. So try to have that me time during this time when you are checking this, reading. And I feel like, that is definitely going to bring you the immense knowledge that you are looking for, and it's going to be more than what you are asking for. So just be open to it. Try to spend some time alone. Invoke the shakti from within and empower your mind. I would also suggest you to, when I would suggest you to get into meditation. And why I'm saying that, because you really have to stop thinking about the current issues or current situations, current relationships. You really have to calm your mind. Breathing could bring you the calmness that you need, because that too is going to, make you vibe a little higher, so you could receive the messages coming through from the universe as well. So let's see, what is the message. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth and amid this discomfort. Whatever that is going on in your life right now, it is definitely, a message that you are, that a lesson that universe wants you to learn. There might have been things like, maybe you have done things in the past because of the people around you. The universe is telling you to go within to find the answers. And no matter whether you have to stand alone or you have somebody support in your life, you really have to understand that the new path that you are being guided towards, it might not be as easy as you would want it to be, but at the same time it is definitely going to help you grow as a person. So come out of the comfort zone and take the step that you need to take. Make the decision that you need to make. Stop holding yourself back because of the people around you, be that in any area of your life, be that in your love life, be that in your work life, be that in your home life, whatever it is, you really have to stand up for yourself, for your beliefs, for your passion. So yeah, just do that. Let's take some cards. Which area would it be more applicable to? It would be different for different people, but let's see some general energies. In which area do you need to take the control back in your life, control of your life back in your hands? Let's see. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, the Sun, and the World. I feel like, for some of you, you are holding back. Because you are dependent financially on the on a certain people in your life. I feel like for some of you, you might not be taking the decision that you want to take because you are not financially secure right now. You cannot pursue your passion because you have to be earning the money as well. So maybe it's like, if you have a dream to follow or a passion to follow, I feel like you will feel like, I'm not in a situation where I can follow my passion, because maybe for some of you, you might have responsibilities of the people around you as well. Maybe your family, maybe for some of you, it could be kids as well. But don't hold yourself back, because there is abundance waiting on for you. But again, like I said, the journey might not be as easy as you would like it to be, but at the same time, eventually you are going to come as a stronger person. Eventually you are going to learn uh, you know it's more like, finally getting into the zone where you trust your inner intuition more than anything else. And you know it's going to be like a maybe up till now, maybe you have never tried to listen to your inner guidance, and you always felt maybe I would be wrong, because this so and so said to me that if you do this a certain way, you will fail. But this time around, trust your intuition and follow that. It will not lead you, it will definitely lead you to abundance. And from then you are going to start believing your inner intuition, or depending on your inner intuition more than anything else, or more than anyone else. So I feel like, it's going to be a turning point for you. It is going to grow you as a person as well, because the connection that you're going to be having with the universe, even if you need some guidance, even if you need some uh, you know uh, some help, I would suggest you, even if it is something that you want from a certain person, I would suggest you to ask ask for that help from the universe, from the God. And something will happen, that the other person will show up in your life and will be like, do I if I could help you with anything, in your journey or something. So make the whatever you are asking for, ask for it from the universe, from your higher self. Let it know that this is what you want, and let the other person come forward and bring you that help that you are seeking. So yeah, that's pretty much it, coming up for the people who chose the first set of cards. That's I hope it was of help, and if it did help you in one way or the other, I would definitely suggest you to like, subscribe, and share to my channel, and do hit the notification bell, because you might miss out the new readings that I will be uploading. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the guys who chose the first set of cards. So yeah, till I do the next reading for you guys, take care, bye bye. Let's move on to the people who are choosing the second set of cards. Let's see what is the special message for you from the universe through me. Let's see. Let me show you your card. I feel like it's more of believing in yourself, believing in your dreams, believing in your powers. Um, I'm picking up energy of a person who is very, who believes in fairy tales, who believes in miracles, um, who believes in, supernatural powers. Somebody like, that. For some of you, it could be, the universe is telling you to tune into that power of yourself. Like, when I can have that power, so can you. So you really need to trust that. You really need to believe in, those kind of things. I feel like for some of you, you are being guided to take action towards increasing your psychic abilities, and that you can do by meditating, by spending some time alone, by doing different meditations, which definitely there are so many out there which can help you with opening your third eye chakra. So you can try that as well, because I feel like you will be creating a lot of good things for yourself if you listen, or if you tune into that power that you have within you. So just listen to that. So you do have: expect miracles and inner guidance. Look beyond yourself. Do not be afraid to aim high. And I feel like, for some of you, you might be like, you might be the one who used to tell yourself that maybe I don't deserve this thing because this is so good for me. Maybe I don't deserve to be happy because because I've never been. So if you have been the one who always used to have the negative self talk, or if you have always been the one who used to get indulged into those kind of discussions with other people too, it's time for you to change that. It's time for you to aim high. It's time for you to expect miracles in your life, because if a miracle can happen for another person, so it can happen with you as well. So you really need to believe that. You really need to start expecting good things for yourself. You really need to leave behind the negative self-talk, or the patterns that used to make you think negative about yourself, about your situation, about your love life as well. So it's time for you to change that. Once you change that, the way you look at yourself and the way you expect your life to be, which is not so positive, the as you turn it to, or switch it to something positive, if you start expecting something good to happen for you, the things will start happening for you as well. This bejeweled card has a vibrant, magnetic, and positive aura, promising promotion, growth, and self realization. Hold a clear white crystal in your palm, and with the help of divine cosmic energy, seek clarity on success and the right path for you. Ask for inner guidance and the purest form of light to illuminate your soul and higher self. This card blesses you with the extra energy to develop focus. Financial gains can be achieved only after the right moves are made in the right direction at the right time. Um, Excuse me. You will be guided in a miraculous way. Your aura is energized for financial gains and benefits of promotion. I feel like, for those of you who, I feel like, the energy of this person, whoever, picked up this set of cards, I feel like you are somebody who's very shy. And maybe, at times when you have even, ideas, plans, you don't stand up for it. You don't, you don't express that this is your idea. And maybe the people take advantage of, maybe, like, if you are in a meeting, I feel like, you might share your idea with with the person sitting next to you, but you won't, like, openly express the idea. And what happens is, you are not taking the right decision at the right time. What happens is that then when you later on discuss the same idea with a colleague of yours, and that person goes to the higher ups and they tell you, like, I have this idea. So it's like, you really have to be the confident one to, you have to have confidence in your ideas, in the creativity that you have. I feel like, it's time for you to start, you know you are so scared of, expressing yourself, because you feel like what people are going to talk about it, how they are going to take my ideas, how they are going to talk about it. So you don't have to worry about all those things, because it's like, maybe because you are trained that way, maybe you have been a certain way since your childhood. You really need to change that. And if you change that, because I feel like, these energies are coming up pretty much in your work zone, like, you really have to be more confident. Because if you are confident, you are going to be very, if you are confident, if you are definitely going to have a lot of abundance coming up your way, at your workplace. I feel like you really need to be confident within your skills, and you have to believe in yourself if you really want people to believe in you, which I believe that there is this, something which is missing there. You really have to build that confidence. And stop doubting your gut, because I feel like it's again the same thing. You don't expect good things for yourself. You feel like maybe if if there is somebody else who has the same idea, they will be always praised, but if I share my idea, they will never be accepting that idea coming from me. So it's again from, it comes from within. Like, if you start believing in your ideas, if you start believing in yourself, if you start believing in your skills, that will reflect into your outer world as well. So you really need to work on those things. Start expecting miracles. If it applies to your love life, I feel like you really need to change the notion around your love and relationships. It doesn't have to be a particular love relationship. It could be other relationships as well. Maybe you feel like, people don't like you. People don't like being with you. They always like certain type of people. You have to change that thought. You really have to change that around to something positive. Start expecting positive things. Start saying positive things about yourself. Always keep an affirmation with you which says, I'm always loved by the people around you. I'm always I'm always appreciated for my work at my work front, whatever it is that you need this guidance in. Try to make an affirmation. Keep repeating that affirmation till you have that affirmation seeped into your subconscious mind, and where you know that you are confident now, and where you know that this is how it is in your reality as well. So you really need to work on changing some beliefs that you have kind of it's more like, it took you time to build those beliefs. Now it's time for you to kind of unwind those beliefs and make new ones, which will help you grow as a person, which will help you grow in your different areas of your life as well. So yeah, let's see what is the other message coming for you for this reading. Happiness is my birthright. Yeah, exactly, that's what I just said. You really have to believe that, if anybody else can have that happiness, so can you. You really have to expect good things. It's like, you if you expect only bad things to happen to you, that's exactly how it is going to be. It's all about what you expect. It's all about what you think. It's all about what you believe in, and you really need to change the belief around yourself to get what you want. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for you for this reading. If the reading helped you in one way or the other, do like, subscribe, and share. If you are willing to get a personal reading, you can always reach out to me for that on my email ID in the description box. Till I do the next reading for you guys, take care. Bye bye.